Hey, yo, Scrapazoids, how the heck are ya? Scrappers, scrapettes, planet lovers, recyclers, friends of the channel, and anybody in between. So I just went out, got a pickup from the, my computer guy he's in the process of moving, and, I just picked up a load from him that I've just finished processing. I was almost done with this video about 2 minutes ago, and then the local authorities stopped to ask. I guess they're looking for somebody. Wow, they're really looking. They're flying down here. Wow, I hope they find whoever it is. And I'll tell you, we've got a new police chief, and what a difference! She's a lady. She's a Spanish lady. Man, she is cleaning up shop. She's listening. We have more police patrols in the area. There's crazy kids with their cars. It's all been cut down. They're doing 2 in a car again. Kudos. Anyway, let me show you a little bit about what's in here and what I intend to do. This guy gave me 5 huge Home Depot buckets full of hard drives. So for me, I don't resell hard drives. At least not whole. I'll take them apart. I'll sell them. If I sell the boards, it's going to go to Chris or Zach or somebody who I know is going to shred them and has an R2 certification. I'm okay with doing that, but to sell them whole to the general public, I'm not okay with that. To get these destroyed, you have to demagnetize them. You have to take them apart, and then you have to smash the platters. The platters are glass. So you wrap them up in some cloth and you just whack the bejabbers out of them. Patrick William did a nice video on that the other day. So, but that's going to be winter work, I think. I've taken to separating my laptop chargers. The wire was at 116. I got a feeling it's going to be down when I go on Monday. It was down to 113 Saturday. I wouldn't be surprised to see it go down to like 110. As long as it's over $1, it'll be all right. So I do separate the wire from these. My e-waste buyer will take these. He'll take a lot of stuff actually. These, again, this is going to be winter work as well. These I've got all stockpiled. Aluminum's doing really well, guys. Take the time to clean it. All you need is a little set of pliers in here. You can just nip that C-clip, pop those off, knock off the heat fan, make sure you got, knock off the fan, make sure you have all the metal off. You should be able to get extruded aluminum, but you've got to have a lot of it. They offered me cast for it the other day, and, we had a back and forth discussion. I said, no, I said, it's extruded. He said, but you don't have enough of it because I have to bale it. I said, okay. I said, I'm going to take it back. But then he came up. He said, I'll give you a little bit better than cast on it. And I mean, they wanted the material, and I wanted extruded. So we kind of, we met in the middle. We're all respectful to each other. Everybody's got a job to do, So yeah, I've taken to nipping those. Some people take them apart. I don't quite go that far. It's all just wires down there. Just spent some time cleaning all this up. A lot of laptops that he bought stole 600 pounds from me the other day. As far as I'm concerned, I got ripped off Monday, and I'm glad I was ready for it because I could have really. I really could have lost a lot more money than I feel I did, and really a very bad experience. You guys already saw my rant about that, but I have 2 or 3 other people, and really just going back to my motto, which is selling the e-scrap by the bin, 50 and 100 pound bins. That's the way I'm going to do it. Order it, pay for it, come get it. I don't want to hold stuff anymore. I don't want mess all over my house, and I don't want to deal with Egypts, for lack of a better word. Just don't want to deal with people who, try to take advantage. So anyway, that whole thing, I knew it was coming, and you can watch my rant later. So anyway, I was out here cleaning stuff, and there's a not a dog park, but a nice field. A lot of people take their dogs over there to get some exercise. Hopefully they clean up when they're done. And he asked me about what I do, and two young kids, brothers, I think. And we got talking, and he's a gamer. He said, do you ever find any old gaming cards or any vintage gaming cards? And I happen to have two in my hand that I just picked up, so I'm like, here, Merry Christmas. So he goes right out, he says, these are worth a lot of money. I said, good. I said, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and enjoy. So, you got to share. And I was very happy to see him. He was ecstatic. One of them I know had a Sound Blaster card on it, which those of you of the gold community know are good for gold recovery. But, I don't know if they work or not. I have no idea. He's going to stick a list in my mailbox of cards that he's looking for. And he's going to follow me on the channel. And that's always cool. I see you. Those are cast if you take the time to clean them. I throw those in with take apart. I think they go for like 10 cents a pound for take apart. But if you take them apart, the cast aluminum will get you, I think, 44 cents a pound was what I think I got the other day. I had a bucket full of those too. They had like an aluminum ring around them. So, it's just been an awful lot of cleaning. I got rid of one pod last night. I was very happy to see go. Over here, I'm still working on the Allen Oregon, so I'm going to try and finish that tomorrow, maybe. This stuff is all waiting for him to come and pick it up. I wish he would, because this guy shows up with a U-Haul truck. No boxes, no Gaylord bins, no crates, no anything. And he picks up 850 pounds of all-in-ones. I said, what are you going to put them in? He said, I'm going to just put them in the truck. I said, by the time you get home, they're going to be crumbles. So I wound up giving him two of my good wooden crates, which I was really upset about. But at that point, I just wanted the stuff gone. I wanted to empty the pod. And, you don't think he paid me for the crate, do you? So now we have Bridgeport police here. I live in Stratford. Bridgeport's down the road and to the left a little bit, so they're looking for 3 ladies. Hope everybody's okay. This has just been a stuff I got to sort through. A lot of this I put in as small take apart. This will go as a media drive. These, I'm going to try to knock that aluminum ring off if I can, otherwise I'll just sell it dirty. It's just another box of take aparts I got to finish. I'll get that all boxed up. That'll go over to the bin, my storage bin. Let's see. These are so heavy I can't move them. They came on that pallet last week, and here they sit. They weigh 128 pounds. I wound up taking them apart. He was supposed to come pick them up at the truck. These are almost done. I'll fill up this crate. He says he's going to come with Gaylord bins. 2 Gaylord bins in the back of an F-150 pickup truck. Last time I checked, an F-150 pickup truck can't hold 4,000 pounds. So I've already written to him. I said I won't be responsible for it. I said, I'm telling you, you need to bring a U-Haul truck, 4 Gaylord boxes for this load. It's servers, it's computers, there's at least 4,000 pounds of weight, plus whatever else, you want. He was supposed to pick up 8,000 pounds last time, and he wound up not even coming close. These are Cisco Aeronets. If I had the time, I probably would strip them as cast aluminum. They can be cleaned, and they have a very nice high-grade peripheral board inside. Big fat VGA chip. I've got 100 pounds of those ready to be sold. This he was supposed to pick all this up last week. And then I get this pallet. That's all ready to go. The Lenovo computers. I think this trained at 48 pounds. And then I've got, I don't know, I just need him to get this stuff out of here, Some truck can come get it. So, if he doesn't, I'm going to just sell it to somebody else. We've gone with e-scrap by the bin. I was going to do e-scrap by the pound, And looky, my garden's coming in. I've gotten a lot of that cleaned up. What else is going on? I wish my rose bushes were still in bloom. They were really pretty a couple of days ago, but it got hot. Ugh. I put in those arborvitaes last year. They took really well. We used to have Canadian hemlocks back there, but they got a parasite and they all died. My clematis bush came back. Lois's rose bush came back. I got a lot of perennials in here. This is all gonna get cleaned up tomorrow, I think. Got a lot more to still process, but you know, it's coming along. I'm doing okay. I can see the end of the mess. And you know what happened was we had a horrible winter, and I couldn't get anything processed. I couldn't get to my side yard. I couldn't even get out of the house. It was too cold. So all of this sat all winter, and I just, you know, now I've got mountains of shit everywhere. But the end is in sight. I think by the end of this week I'll have it all done. I've got all these to process. Got all these. I can get 10 or 15 done in a day. This all just came in. This was a big pallet. We got a lot of RAM. That was really awesome. See, this is where I usually store my e-scrap back here. This is my side yard, but nobody uses this. We used to keep the dog back here. These are all full, and they were supposed to be picked up last week, and he shows up in a U-Haul with no Gaylords, no crates, no nothing. And you know, I'm expecting 8,000 pounds to be picked up and out of here. And I'm stuck looking at it till he figures out what he's doing. So, yeah, we're going back to e-scrap by the bin. I might have the computer scrapper channel. So, these are all take-aparts, media drives. Actually, these I'll put in their own box. I think this is stuff I just have to sort. The fans will go by themselves in a box by themselves. Media drives will go by themselves. Anything that has a separate category on board sort will go by itself. These look like all small take-aparts. They go for like 10 cents a pound. You see, this is all weighed out. So this is all done. This is ready to be sold. These are high-grade networking, small form computers, small switches. Those are all done. Yeah, this stuff's all ready to go. I'll get it over to the storage bin, get it out of here, and I think by the end of the week I'll have everything cleared out of here. But see, we couldn't get in here. Because they blocked all this up with rocks when they fixed my stairs. I had stone stairs here last year, and they hatcheted them out and left everything here, so I had feet of stone and feet of snow. So, you know, just a lot of stuff happened, and we really got behind. But if he would just do his pickup, I'd be fine. I wouldn't have a problem. So that's what I'm hope happens this week. Otherwise, it's just going to get moved over to storage, and the bins will be marked. They'll be up on the computerscrapper.com. I'm really not worried about selling my e-scrap. I have very little problem finding buyers. There's a guy in Massachusetts who's willing to come down and get some. There's plenty of people out there. I've just got to do a little bit of advertising. I can't hold it off. I can't hold it for this guy anymore, you know. Number one, he burned me really good on Monday, and number two, you know, I'm not a warehouse. I don't want to be a warehouse. And, you know, I got to get out from under this mess. Aren't these pretty? These are Dell Blade servers. And now when I process these are going to just go in to board sorters, dual socket motherboards. I'll pull that. I'll take the gold off. That I resell. I sell those gold pins to my subs. Got this really nice back plane back here to do. Yes, I think by the end of this week I can get everything moved over to storage and get my yard back and finish this. I just got so far behind this winter with the bad weather. I got this one. These are just beautiful. I got these from my telecom pickup that I often do. You know, these are all just nice PCs. It is better profit-wise to strip them and sell the boards. They're iCore boards. You can just sell the whole computer. It's not worth it. But you know, by the time you get, but see, the thing is, with the iCore boards, you might get a good iCore chip, and you might get good RAM. I mean, I got a lot of RAM out of these computers, huge amount of RAM. And I did resell it while the price was still up. I sold a lot of RAM. And I'm really glad I did, because it dropped from $70 a pound. Those are Juniper servers. Those are super easy to take apart. Laptops. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. Yeah, I think I can get out from under this week, and I promised myself I'm going to put a inflatable pool right over there, so I better get out from under it. But we're getting there. You know, I've got some yard work to do. Slow band returns are starting to come in. And, you know, it's coming along. I think another week out here, and I think I'll be okay. Just get some of the sea scrap over to the storage bin. You know, I'll break it down into 25 pounds like this, which I can move. And then when I get it over to the bin, I'll put it into one big tub that weighs, get 100-pound weight out of it and put that up for sale. So that's what I'm going to do this week. I'm going to get the yard cleaned up. I'm going to get rid of a lot of this stuff. I'm going to hope this guy comes and picks up the rest of his e-scrap order. And if he doesn't, I'm just going to put it all into storage and list it all for sale. You know, just, yeah, it is what it is, guys. You know, I want this to go back to being a hobby. I used to like e-scrapping. This guy has made me hate it. All right. See you all. I just thought I'd share a little bit of what I've been up to, and you know, my tale of woe for the week. You guys all heard it, but you heard my rant Tuesday and Wednesday about what happened to me on Monday, so you know, I don't think it's that bad. I think I can, if the weather stays nice, I can get out from this really quick. I think that is my goal for the week, guys. Get my yard back, and you know, I got my garden partly weeded out. I planted all this last year, and it all came back. My clematis is back. Lois's rose bush came back. It got really hot. Roses don't like really hot weather, so they all kind of kicked the bucket. Vincavine's taking over the whole world here. These are cornflowers. They come back every year. Those are carnations. They came back too. So, you know, I just think this week, you know, I'm going to hang around the house, maybe go to the beach a couple days, and get out from under this mess that I got myself into. None of you have ever done that, have you? Anyways, Mike, I'm talking to you. God. All right, guys, I will be in touch. I will try to get some videos up, and, you know, I'm looking forward to getting my patio back. That's my goal for the week. Oh, that's the other thing, too. I must have had 10 pickups for this guy. And, you know, we'll get that done. We'll get the boards off the board sort. And I know their prices are going to come down. Everything came down. Gold's down from $7,500 to, what, $5,000? So, those of you who gave me a hard time because I sold my RAM, well, I'm laughing all the way to the bank. Yeah. I did really well selling the RAM, and I'm glad I sold it. We got a lot of RAM out of these. And then I have my friend, another Zach from, Matt, my friend Matt from Long Island, who owns his own yard, gave me a call earlier in the week, and he has somebody who's looking for all high-grade product, so I'm going to get the high-grade part. The Sun microservers are really good. I'm going to get those apart. And I'm going to finish the Allen organ and pull the boards out of those, and we'll get him a nice pallet of high-grade telecom boards. And I'll have to work out something on the RAM though, because I don't, as much as I like him, and I do, I got to figure out something fair to both of us. So you know, I got burned by one guy and blessed by another one. I don't know if I repeated this or not, but these two kids came by from the neighborhood when I was sorting stuff in the car, and they were asking if I get graphics cards, and they were like over the moon. I had some there. I gave them to them. They're nice young men, both of them, very polite, and they're going to subscribe to the channel. Yeah, this is the fourth time I did this video tonight. I was almost done, and then the police stopped, and they've been looking for somebody, so maybe I'll go in the house while they're still looking. I hope they find whoever it is, and I hope everybody's okay. Alright, guys. Sorry about the mess, but this week you're going to watch me process like a maniac and clean this all up. And when I'm done, I'm going to buy myself a nice little pool and put it right there. Put my Oasis back. I can't wait. Alright, guys, I love you to the moon and back. I don't know what I'd do without you. I love having a channel. I love having subscribers. I don't love having buyers who are idiots. Alright, everybody. See ya.